And welcome back. Before the what if today, I have a who would win I need to catch up on. From Big Time True Death, it was your birthday a little while ago. And I don't know how I know what happened actually. I mislabeled the dates in my book, so that's what happened. Yeah, here's your birthday request. Now that being said, dude, my brother or my sister, whichever you identify as, or none. Um, you can't give me 18. You can't give me all those birth dates when you gave me the suggestion. You get one birthday request. That's it. Now, if I forget it, that's fine. I'll catch it up. And to Goat Rex, I know your birthday was a few days ago. Because you told me. I've cut off doing that now. I'm not doing a birthday request several days after your birthday. You have to give it to me before your birthday, and not on your birthday. No more on your birthdays because I've already got plans for the videos that day. You got to give it to me at least a day prior. So unfortunately, Goat Rex, I will not be doing your birthday request this time around. I will put it in the description of the list of what I have available. And so I'll do it at another time and place. But I will not be doing your request. I apologize. But that being said, from Big Time True Death, Vicky, the legendarily bad babysitter of Fairly Odd Parents, versus Mandy, the legendarily Mandy, Billy and Mandy. How would you call it? Apathetic. She's not evil. She's just very, very angry and miserable. Who would win in a, let's call it a fight? This would be more of a confrontation. Vicky's strengths really come down to her ability to intimidate and overwhelm psychologically and authoritatively her child in mind. Now, that being said, we do also know Vicky is actually capable in self-defense. We saw this when Timmy turned himself older and became and tried to talk to her, and she literally just blew the whistle. Basically, it was like I'm being assaulted, and she beat the crap out of him. So in terms of hand-to-hand and physicality, she's actually got Mandy completely beat. Unless you're going with like the souped-up Mandy from that one episode, but we're looking at them at their base, obviously. That said, however, when we deal with the kids that that Vicky deals with, they have no method of fighting back. Timmy's a weird exception because he does have his Fairly Odd Parents. He does screw with Vicky a lot, but ultimately he can't really do anything about her. He can't even make her. He can't even make her not evil without the evil going somewhere. Now, that being said, Timmy, you could have wished for something to contain the evil scorpion that it would never escape from, and you just have perfectly good Vicky the entire time. You could have done that, but Timmy's not very forward-thinking. Mandy, however, is a different beast of a child. Mandy is someone who literally is smart enough to trick the Grim Reaper into subservience. Mandy is someone who literally looks at the world around her and just sees idiots and dullards. Mandy's someone who doesn't really give into authority very well. She will do it. She'll go along with the humdrum and the standard fray of the world, but when she really wants, if she's really down for it or not down for it, she just doesn't give a crap. And that's not something Vicky deals with when it comes to the kids she babysits. We assume she babysits more than just Timmy. I didn't watch all of, once we got to Poof, I stopped watching Fairly Odd Parents. Basically, it kind of ran its course. So I don't know if we learn more about the other kids Vicky babysits for, or she's just making her millions off of Timmy's parents. But what we do know is she doesn't seem to normally deal with kids like Mandy. Add on to the fact that when we really break it down, Mandy is probably smarter than Vicky too. She, like I said, capable of. It wasn't like anything like super brilliant or genius of Mandy to trick the Grim Reaper, but because it's just the Grim Reaper was taking the hamster, he was going to win the limbo contest, and she just knew the little command that would cause him to go crazy. So I say this: if for some reason it came to a physical confrontation, oh yeah, Vicky would beat the crap out of Mandy, absolutely. But Mandy's personality is so strong, as we saw in the fun little shorts, like brains, brains, I love them, I need them. They're so delectable, I gotta eat them. Now go down to the donut shop, sneak in past the cop, pick me up a crawler and a couple of these, and while you're down there, just give me some brains. Oh, brains, brains. I remember that to this day. That's all right. I'll eat your brains till you sound the fat. I loved it. But that's the thing. Her personality and will are so strong that it overwhelmed a sentient brain-eating alien brain. That's what happened. Um, so yeah, her personality is going to be too forceful for Vicky to really command her to do anything. Like when she goes to say, "Bed, twerp," and he's like, "No." I was like, "What? I said bed," and I said, "No." What, you gotta do what I say. Since when? You're just here to make sure I don't die. Now, if you excuse me, I'm getting something to eat and watching Star Trek. What? I think that's really what your confrontation would be. Her trying to boss Mandy around and Mandy just having none of it. That's what that confrontation would ultimately be. And if we do go into the more obscure stuff with Mandy, like the supernatural ability she has gained over the past, or her weird immortal slug body she ultimately gets, then Vicky's screwed, because Vicky can't deal with that. Or if she for some reason calls in a favor to Grimm, then there you go. But that's bringing someone else into the fight, and we don't do that usually, unless it's like pairs anyway. So yeah, I would say Mandy would win the confrontation because Mandy's not a child the type of child Vicky deals with. Vicky is usually the head honcho, the alpha, and she would fail miserably, I think, to deal with Mandy. And if we were to give Mandy all of her weird out there abilities that she's had over the years, she'd completely wreck Vicky in an actual physical confrontation. So my money will be on Mandy, but who do you got? Let me know. Until then, thanks for watching. Happy birthday, and I'll see you guys for the next one.